We are talking dolls today. What's yours made out of?
Corn husk. It's a corn husk doll.
Unbelievable, and it's valuable. Well, how much would you say that's worth?
Probably about $200.
Oh, wow, I love it.
In great shape, too.
Well, we've got a bunch of other dolls from the 1800s. You will learn so much. Stay tuned. Value this with Dr. Lori. I've got a little tiny doll's dress here because isn't this cute? Because today we're talking dolls, the really old ones. You took this off a doll to reveal what?
I took that off this doll because that's from the 1930s and the doll is from the 1800s.
Wow.
That's why I wanted you to see, up close and personal, expose over here.
Okay, dolls, hugely collectible.
Hugely collectible. You know what? Objects come with emotions. None of us want to get rid of our dolls. And even guys, people are like, the dolls are a thing that relates to us.
Our photographer, Bill Frazier, heard this sound. And it went back to his childhood. I mean, this just happened 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, he's like, I know that. I recognize that.
But yes, he recognized it. And the same thing happens to us with dolls, whether they're from our time period or not.
That's right. The other thing is the way a doll smells means something. Brings me back to my house, my little room in Connecticut where I grew up. The smells do it. Anyway, this particular doll is a great example. It's not bad to do this. This particular piece is protecting the doll. It's fine and it's good and it's great. Can you put it in the washing machine? No. We're going to hand wash this with something like Woolite. Okay?
Oh, okay.
Something that's very, very pure, or ivory soap, right?
How would I know that this doll was as old as this doll is?
Okay, here are some of the things. First of all, the head. The heads of these dolls are actually made in the same way that a piece of china, a china plate, is made at the same time. Sometimes they're made in the same factories. The other way you're going to be able to tell is usually from a mark on a doll on the back of the neck. Okay, back of the neck or back of what's called the shoulder blades, the chicken bones kind of thing, okay? There's that. The other thing about these dolls, and you've got to pick up the skirt and you got to go looking around, you've got, again, these leather areas, and you even have pieces that are literally cut out to expose what would be an elbow. A joint, okay? So it looks more natural. Look how long the arms are even bent. That tells you that it's 19th century. Reticulated or cut out toes and fingers. The attention to detail on a 19th century doll is beautiful. They're really trying to make it look like a human. Hand-painted eyebrows and eyelashes and lips and glass eyes. Glass eyes.
How valuable is this?
This doll is probably somewhere around $600.
Wow.
Very nice. In this condition, because we don't have chips, we don't have cracks. We do have the original mohair wig, but it's not in good shape.
What is the hair made of?
Human hair.
Human hair.
Or mohair. It's all about the head. All the value's really in the head. There's probably worth, $450 in the head, and the rest is the body of that $600. Okay. So think about this in terms of condition, and then I want you to think about other materials. So corn husk dolls. Dolls that are made usually from the Civil War period of corn husk, or also of walnut heads. So they're called nut dolls.
Now, they can't still be around from the Civil War.
Yes, they can.
The corn husks last that long?
Oh, yes. I've appraised corn husk dolls in great condition from the Civil War, 1865 to 1870.
What are they worth?
Those are worth $1,200 a piece. They're very, very fragile, and of course, corn husks will deteriorate over time. What you want to do with your china cabinets, for example, she has them on display in a beautiful curio side corner cabinet. Every month or so, open up that cabinet, let some of the heat escape, because the heat is damaging the dolls. This particular doll is actually put together with elastic bands inside, right? So they're kind of strung together, the arms and the legs. And this particular doll is one which is all handmade of native woods and then painted. That's about a $2,000 doll.
Wow, even though the nose is gone?
Right, even without a nose.
Really?
Truly. Very, very valuable and very rare because it's made of a material that you don't usually see. It's all handmade, and it's an original one. The other thing you want to think about is some of these are called Sunday dolls. That means in the 1800s, on Sunday was the only time that you as a little girl got to play with these. You weren't playing with these all week long. Only on Sunday for a particular short amount of time after church were you allowed to play with a doll like this. And those dolls came with their own babies. And they would be up on a shelf. They would not be, you wouldn't be allowed to play with them at all. And a Sunday doll is more valuable than any of these dolls. When I was growing up, or when you were growing up, we could play with a doll whenever we wanted to play with a doll. Not in the 19th century. It was a special thing to play with a doll.
How much is that? Is that a Sunday doll?
This is not a Sunday doll. This is a Sunday doll.
That's a Sunday doll.
And this is a Sunday doll's baby.
Oh, that's a...
Because,
sorry.
Right? And the Sunday doll's baby might even have a carriage. Or a pram.
Okay.
She's about $35.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Whereas the doll's somewhere between $600 and $1,200.
I love it.
Yeah,
There's
it's
so
wonderful.
much to talk about with dolls, and you've got a ton of information on your website.
At drloriv.com.
Okay.
Under tips.
Okay, great, because so much to learn about that. In fact, so much to learn about dolls. We're going to talk about them again next time.
Yep.
So you'll be here for that. I know. Okay, thank you for being with us. And it's not Sunday, but maybe we can play with these dolls once we turn the cameras off. Okay, let's go.
Okay.